and discover total order, we shall have always disorder in the world. So, a serious person, I mean that by that word, not easily dissuaded from the pursuit of understanding, the pursuit of delving deeply into himself, into his consciousness, which is the common consciousness of all men. A man who is not easily persuaded to by amusement, entertainment, which is perhaps sometimes necessary, but to pursue consistently every day into the nature of man, that is, into yourself, to observe what is actually going on within oneself. And from that observation, action takes place. Not what shall I do as a separate human being, but action of which comes or gives out of total holistic observation of life. By that word holistic, we mean a healthy, sane, rational, logical, and a perception that is whole, which is holy, H-O-L-Y. And we are using that word in that sense, holistic. Now, is this possible? Is it possible for a human being like us who are laymen, not specialists, laymen, is it possible for us to look at this, look at the contradictory, confusing consciousness as a whole? Or must we take each part of it? Please just listen for a few minutes if you're interested. I want to understand myself, my consciousness. I know from the very beginning it's very contradictory. Wanting one thing and not wanting another thing. Saying one thing and doing another. No, I know. Belief separates man. I believe in whatever it is, Jesus or Krishna or something. Or I believe in my own experience, which I hold on to. Or the knowledge which I have accumulated through 60 years, or 40 years, or 10 years. That becomes extraordinarily important. I cling to that. So I recognize belief destroys and divides people. And yet I can't give it up, because belief is strange vitality. gives me certain sense of security. I believe in God. It's an extraordinary strength in that. But God is invented by man. If we're all, as some people believe, we're all the children of God, God must be an extraordinary human being, extraordinary person. Because if we observe what we are miserable entities. And God must be also rather miserable about all this. So God is the projection of our own thought, our own demands, our own hopeless despair, and the opposite of all that. Or I believe in some form of gurus, all that belief. Why do we have beliefs at all? A mind that's crippled by belief is an unhealthy mind. There must be freedom. That's again a very complex problem. What is freedom? Which we won't go into now. So, is it possible for me, for you, to delve deeply into this consciousness, not persuaded, not guided by psychologists, psychiatrists and so on, to delve deeply into ourselves and find out, so that we don't depend on anybody, including the speaker. In asking that question, how shall we know the intricacies, the contradictions, the whole movement of consciousness? Shall we know it bit by bit? Take, for instance, we took just now belief. And also in our consciousness, we are hurt. Each human being from childhood is hurt. Is hurt by the parents, psychologically I'm talking about. Hurt in the school through comparison, through competition, through saying you must be first class at this subject, and so on. Is college, university and life is constant process of being hurt. We all know this. We're all human beings which are hurt deeply, of which we may not be conscious, and from that hurt there are all forms of neurotic actions. That's part of our consciousness, part of our hidden or open awareness of that one is hurt. Now, is it possible not to be hurt at all? Because it's a very important question to ask. Because the